beautiful souls, we are back. After a week-long cross-country adventure, I am so happy and thankful to be here with you on The Medicine Woman. If you are new to my channel, thank you for tuning in, where we discuss all things spiritual with focus on Vedic and yogic philosophy. Ayurveda is a way of living, and it is the knowledge of life. Today, I'm not only going to share with you wisdom that is informational, but it is also transformational. This video is the third video in the Building Blocks series on the basics of Ayurveda, where we left off defining the doshas and what imbalances the doshas are prone to. Now that we have uncovered what our doshas are, we can move forward and discuss the gunas or attributes and all that exists in the universe and the dietary guidelines for the doshas. So now let's hop, skip, and jump right into it. The gunas are present in every organic and inorganic substances, as well as our thoughts and our actions. These qualities are present in every element, every thought, every mood, every star, and every breath. They are the foundation to identifying an imbalance or disorder, then implementing treatment by using the opposite gunas. The most affluential or therapeutic 20 attributes or qualities in gunas and their 10 opposite pairs are heavy light, hot cold, dull sharp, oily dry, rough smooth, solid liquid, hard soft, static mobile, cloudy clear, and subtle and gross. So if you remember that like increases like, and opposites decrease and cancel each other out, you should be golden, you should be golden. These effects might seem subtle at first, but soon it just becomes second nature. Once you've mastered the gunas of food, you can use the Guna Method for your ailments as well. For example, in Ayurveda, you could translate your sinus congestion as slimy, gooey, heavy, and cold, because that's how it makes you feel. To counteract and restore health, you could select food using gunas that are opposite to the disease. The sharpness of black pepper balances slimy, gooey dullness of sinus congestion. The lightness of homemade broth counteracts heavy, and the heat of turmeric dispels cold. All right. Now that brings us to the doshas and diet. Vatas have the same qualities as air, which are cold, dry, light, and mobile. So naturally, they should be eating foods that have the opposite qualities or gunas, such as warm, nourishing foods with moderately heavy textures. Plus, by adding oil or ghee will balance or pacify the dosha. Some favorable food choices are soups, stews, hot cereals, nuts, butters, most oils, warm milk, and cream. Warm drinks are favored, like hot water with lemon and decaffeinated tea. Some foods that Vata should reduce or avoid are raw vegetables, salads, and frozen TV dinners, and fruits that are astringent like cranberries. The best vegetables create a grounded effect, such as rooted vegetables, which include carrots, beets, green beans, asparagus, sweet potatoes, and radishes. The best cooking spices for Vata are cinnamon, cardamom, cumin, ginger, turmeric, and cloves. Now from Maha to Trot Pittas. They have the same qualities as fire, which is pungent, hot, and oily. So en natural, they should be eating foods that are sweet, cool, and dry, and minimize spicy, salty, and sour, such as chilies, sour cheese and yogurt, citrus fruits, and tomatoes. Eating more cooling foods, such as leafy vegetables, sweet fruits and salads. Milk and ghee especially pacify or balance Pitta dosha. They should be incorporating sweet drinks such as coconut water and mango lassis, and avoiding fried, greasy foods such as chips and stimulants like coffee, wine, or alcohol, including cool mint, cucumber, and rose refreshing teas to soothe and calm Pitta dosha. Mild spices are favorable, such as ginger, fennel, coriander, or cilantro, turmeric, and saffron. Now for my sweet kaphas. They have the same qualities as earth and water, which are heavy, oily, dull, and cold. To avoid aggravating kapha, one should eat foods that are light, sharp, dry, and warm. Kaphas should reduce or avoid dairy, red meat, nuts and seeds, most sweeteners, and oils. They can have ghee in small amounts. Mustard oil and honey pacify kapha. They should favor fruits that are light, such as apples, pears, and pomegranates, and avoid heavy fruits such as bananas, avocados, dates, and figs. Generally, all vegetables are recommended for kapha, but may want to reduce sweet vegetables such as sweet potatoes. All spices except salt pacify kapha, especially pungent spices such as black pepper, cayenne, mustard seed, and ginger. Drinking hot ginger tea will stimulate slow or dull digestion. The Gunas focus on building your relationship to food, your body, and the environment. They show you how to select food using feeling and intuition rather than nutritional content. This method helps you create a visceral and instinctual relationship with your food. You won't feel overwhelmed the same way you would by counting calories and numb data or facts. For example, chili creates a hot experience while cucumbers create a cool one. Bread is heavy while salads are light and refreshing. Butter is oily and smooth while popcorn is dry and rough. Black pepper is sharp while cheese is dull. So to break it on down even further and simplify whether certain foods are appropriate for the doshas, Ayurveda has narrowed down the 6 tastes of foods from the 5 great element influences. The 6 tastes are sweet, sour, salty, bitter, pungent, and astringent. The sweet taste is derived from earth and water. It increases kapha dosha and decreases vata and pitta. To be clear, kapha is earth and water, right? So naturally it increases kapha and decreases vata and pitta. Some foods with sweet taste are grains, complex carbohydrates, milk, butter, dates, and cashews. The sweet taste of ordinary foods nourishes and builds the body. Sour is derived from fire and earth. It increases pitta and kapha and decreases vata. Clearly, pitta is fire and kapha is earth. So all natural, it increases pitta and kapha and decreases vata. Some foods with sour tastes are citrus fruits, hard cheese and yogurts, and vinegars. Sour foods are needed in small quantities. Salty taste is derived from fire and water. It increases pitta and kapha and decreases vata. Salt helps in maintaining mineral balance and retaining water. It can usually be found in most foods. Pungent is derived from air and fire. It increases vata and pitta and decreases kapha. Hot peppers, cumin, and ginger are pungent. It is needed for metabolism and stimulates appetite and digestion. Bitter taste is derived from ether and air. It increases vata dosha and decreases pitta and kapha. Eggplant, spinach, and turmeric are bitter. It aids in detoxification of the body, hence its use in some medicinal preparations when body cleansing is needed. Astringent is derived from ether and earth. It increases vata dosha and decreases pitta and kapha. Alfalfa sprouts, beans, okra, unripe bananas, cranberries, and pomegranates are astringent. It is helpful in maintaining tissue firmness. Well, all right, that brings this lesson to a close. Join me next week where we will be discussing digestion and the immune system. If you have any questions, please feel free to join in, talk to me, leave me a comment, or just say hello. Anyone who jumps on board will be entered into a drawing to win a free 20-minute Ayurvedic consultation with none other than moi. If you would like to book an appointment, an Ayurvedic consultation, or a Reiki healing session, head over to my website at ayurnatana.com. Or you can always connect with me on Facebook or Insta, because after all, we are in this together, and I promise to be here with you. So thank you so much for tuning in to this edition of the Good Life channel. If you thought this video was educational, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to click and subscribe and tap that bell so that you are always notified when I drop a video. See you next week, my dear friends. Namaste.